Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I'm going to make a very quick video. I've had this Ridgeline now for 30,000 miles. I may be doing another video, a little bit of the overall ownership, but I'm going to make this really quick and I'm going to hit over things that I really like about the Ridgeline and the way that it's laid out. These are things that'll work on any year Ridgeline you have from, I want to say it's 2018 to the current models, with the except for one thing will be a little different, and we'll get to that. And I think at the end, I'll leave one thing in there that I don't like, but we'll get there. So please stick with me. Again, I'll make it quick. Everybody's time means something to them. Please like and subscribe if you like seeing different videos, one, revolving around Honda Ridgelines, and two, if you just like car content in general. I plan on doing a lot of test drives and maybe giving my feeling on how I see the market and all that other good stuff that everybody hates talking about in future videos. And if you want to just scroll through the ones that I currently have. Again, please like and subscribe. It costs you nothing and helps me immensely. So we'll get right into this. The first thing, I just want to hit right on this: cup holders. Cup holders mean something. Now, this is important, especially if you're like me and you go on a lot of road trips. We try to anyways. There are so many good spots, and even the back ones are perfectly in reach for whatever you have. Usually it's just myself and my fiance going on these trips. Being able to have this cup here, being able to put your cup here while you have like a seltzer, if you're on a road trip and you happen to stop by your favorite fast food place and you want to put that drink here, it's great, right? It's one of those things that you don't really think about it until you're in a car where you realize these cup holders are terrible. Not an issue here. They've thought about it really, really well, and I love it. Past that, there's storage everywhere. As you can see that pocket right there, just for reference. Currently, my cup is sitting on the driver's side in that cup holder. Right behind it, that is the spot where you have your snack for the road trip. It's great. Or right here, I love, this is the one thing that won't apply to the new, was it 24, 25, I guess the 26 Ridgelines when they finally come out, is this center area. I love this. I at first thought I wasn't going to love the fact that this isn't a nice big armrest. Turns out, for me, I'm 205 pounds, 6'1". This works out just perfectly. I could put, as my GoPro case is showing you here, plenty of space for, again, if you're in that position where you're out on your road trip and you want to stop by your favorite, you want to let yourself live a little bit and stop by your favorite fast food place, put your drink here, you could put the food here. It's perfect. Or if you're also like me and you have a market basket near you and you want to stop and get your favorite slice of pizza, perfect spot for the box right there. It's awesome. I love it. Up here, that's the two main things that I really love on this. Obviously, yeah, you could talk about how everything's nice and easily laid out, and that's great. I guess that's just a bonus fact that everything out here, it fits perfect, right? I love the way that everything's laid out. It doesn't take any time to learn anything about the controls in this truck. It's simple, it's simplistic minded, but it's really nice at the end of the day. I've gone over the tech and how that is a low point in this truck, and I guess in a lot of Hondas in general, but specifically the Ridgeline. So I'm not going to go touching on that, and you can go in an older video if you want to see more about that. Again, apologize also for the dirty. This just got back from a road trip. Now let's go back there to the back seats here and show you the other thing that I really love about this. Sorry if it's a little windy. Disregard all the crap. The other thing I love here is the full flat floors and the fact that you don't have to open all of it, right? I have a bunch of stuff in here from work I was doing at the house. I have a map of Boothbay Harbor because everybody should go on a trip to Boothbay Harbor. But there was a time we went on a road trip and I was able to fit all of our luggage right here. I just didn't want to put it in the back. I had other stuff going on in there and it was just easier to put it here. The other thing about the Ridgeline, I've touched on it, everybody's touched on it, is what it is. It's a little bit bigger than most mid-size trucks. Me at 6 foot, 205 pounds, I can sit in that seat. I'm not the most comfortable in the world, but I can do it. Every other mid-size truck, you just can't do that. Excuse the mess, but we've been doing a lot of work lately. Last thing I want to touch on here on the outside of the truck, excuse the helmets here. Just picked up some new helmets for the bikes, but that's the amazing thing, right? Not only do you have the bed space, which is currently taken up by golf clubs, but you have all this underbed storage, right? This is all the crap that I needed to have with me for, in this case, doing some yard work, but I didn't want it to affect the overall storage capability. of the vacation. The fact that I was able to do that, no other midsize truck really. You have the Santa Cruz, but it's a much smaller area. That is so unbelievably useful. It's one of those things you don't even think about it until you're in the position. Obviously, the multi-function tailgate. It doesn't lock open when you're on a hill, which is kind of annoying, but it works great. I love it. Overall, if you're looking for a mid-size truck, I know a lot of people don't look at this as a real truck because it doesn't have the highest towing capability in the world, but I drove a lot of them, and a lot of them I didn't fit in. I was not going to buy a mid-size truck until I drove this one. And I just happened to be at a Honda dealership while my fiance was getting her car serviced, and I figured, you know what? Let's just take a drive in it. It had leather seats, it had a moonroof, and I could fit in it without bumping elbows with anybody else. That was not something that existed in this class, right? Now, one thing, again, I'm not going to touch on the tech, although you can tell that I don't love it. The one thing that if I had to find something that's just kind of annoying in here, I know people don't necessarily love this. It hasn't been an issue for me once you realize where everything is. When your arm is sitting here, it's just kind of, it's all natural. It makes sense. This, I don't know what glasses fit in that, but it's not adult size glasses. They just get all stuck in there. So your sunglasses end up being stuck on, sitting on this, which is fine. Another great thing, or the reason why there's just so much storage in here. So yeah, great spot to put your sunglasses. They don't move around as much. I know I just kind of flopped them, but it works great. Overall, great vehicle for, I would say, most people. So again, I'm keeping this video nice and short, right? In the world of 20-minute long videos, I know I got a couple of them. I think that a lot of people just want a quick little glance over when they're making their purchase, and hopefully this is kind of helpful to you. If you do have any questions, I'm very responsive. Please ask. I like being able to help people out. Again, if you enjoyed this short video, please like and subscribe. It helps me immensely, and it costs you absolutely nothing. Thank you.